The S24 Storytelling Lab has been legit very impactful, especially because you are in a room with people who have same experience as you, and we've heard about how they were able to navigate their problems. We also learned from veterans on how to go about journalism. One thing I know about journalism is it's close to being humanitarian. So if you have it at the back of your mind that you're trying to make impact and you're trying to speak on behalf of the less privileged, you want a change not because of recognition or because of what you're going to earn from it. So you'll be able to tell stories unhindered in order to make changes.
S24, I would say it's not just a media house, it's a revolution that's about to break out. I'm very happy that we have people like Mr. John, we have someone like Haleema, yes. And I think with this kind of people in S24 is going to go a long way, to bring new emerging journalists, to encourage them to write the stories which are untold, the hidden stories,
I see hope. I see a paradigm shift in the way journalism practice is done in Nigeria, because there's been a lot of stereotype, there's been a lot of notions, and perhaps it's due to some obvious facts. But having people with their experience, having worked in Nigeria and abroad, and having a lead consultant like Mr. John Costa, who is also based in the UK, so you see hope that, okay, we are living that era of brown envelope journalism in Nigeria, era of sponsored stories is gradually fading away. So there's a hope that we're going to be having an independent platforms who will not be biased in storytelling.
From the introduction, when Mr. John was taking us through, talking about what labs stand in for, learn, assess and build, and telling us how we can actually pitch out our stories and what was our target, telling us about the local, that's the regional and the national and the international level of telling out our stories, and from the contributions of others, what they've done and how AI has helped, and not depending fully on AI to pitch out your story. Only AI guides you and give you a clue on what you actually wanted. And how do you tell stories unbiased? You should not, because, okay, somebody has paid for this, so let me just push out the story. But you should try and balance the story. If the story cannot be balanced and somebody's life is put on the line, there is no need for that story to go out. So you don't make fame in what will put another person's life at risk.
For me, my takeaway from this particular storytelling lab is beyond all of the noise around, is how to tell stories that really matter. Tell stories about people beyond just the story. The people involved in the story get to highlight their plight, their challenges, their successes. But more importantly, how can that story also be of relevance to beyond local audience, but also global and international audience?
We've learned to be human when we're telling stories. The speaker said something that was distinct that got to me, which is that, okay, you need to take cognizance of people's dignity and you need to show them that you care while telling the story. To fact check, one, you are also to at least balance your story while telling it, not to be one-sided, and take into cognizance, again, who your story affects and who you are telling the story to.
S24 is doing something distinct, that is pushing out the originality and authenticity of the stories we tell. And while we are telling the stories, we'll encourage the storyteller to consider the dignity and be careful while narrating the stories.